To warm up our painting skills, you're going to get a scratch piece of paper. You'll choose the color, and then I want you to just write either your first name or your last name. So I'm going to do just my last name. You can do fancy cursive writing, or you can do, I don't know, some nice beautiful printing. But I want you to fill up the page like it's going to be something you want to hang up or something. So I'm going to do some curvy lines. W H I T E, because my last name is White. You're going to use your awesome review of your painting skills and everything to make sure that you're ready to paint it. You come over to your paint. I'm going to just dip the end of my brush in here and maybe give it a little twist so it's got paint all over it, you can see. And I don't need much more than this. We're going to be practicing smooth, even lines. So let me give you a bad example. A bad example down here would be if I'm pressing too hard. And see how it looks kind of sketchy and really dry over here? If your paint is too dry and you're pushing too hard, it's going to barely be visible. Over here, it's almost a little too wet. In the middle here, it's pretty good. And if you're pushing too hard, it also fans out those brushes. So you want to be gentle, remember? I'm dipping it on the side to make it nice and smooth. You can always dip in the paint, and if there's too much, dip on the side. Just gentle little taps. And then my paint should be ready. A nice, smooth, consistent line means I'm going to push with the same amount of pressure the whole time. See how it looks almost the same weight, almost the same fatness the whole way? That's what we want to see. And if I make another line, I should be able to do that same thing for nice, even lines. So let's get back to the letters. I get my paint. I dab off any extra so it's not too much. I'm going to start on the end, and nice and smooth, I'm going to turn the corner. I'd like it to cover up all your pencil marks. You can go any direction you need to, unlike writing with your pencil. You might only go one direction because that's how you write your letters, but now that we're painting, we're just working on making nice, smooth lines. So I'm running out of a little bit of paint, so I'm going to come back here and dip it. I can tell I'm running out because I can see it's getting a little fuzzy. It's getting a little frayed, and I don't want that. I want nice, smooth lines. So I'm coming back with a little more paint, nice, smooth lines, stopping here and coming down this way. And smooth lines. If you're painting with lots of little dashed lines, it's also not going to look very even or consistent. It should be a smooth move, and it may take a couple moves to get a letter done, but you want to have nice smooth movements. That one was good. That one I liked. I had just enough paint, so let's try and do that again. Do my H. If you are left-handed, you should be starting on this side so your hand doesn't drag through the paint. I'm right-handed, so I'm doing it this way. I have to be careful down here since I showed you all those bad examples and showed you how to make it nice and smooth. And now I can come to my eye, dip, dab it off. A nice smooth line up. And the little circle. Now I think I have enough paint to at least do the short line on my T. A little bit more. And do the tall line. Smooth pulling up. Remember, if you start pushing way harder, it's going to get way fatter. You want to keep it nice and smooth, pretty even between all your letters. It's going to take practice. That's why we're starting this way before we even get our projects out and start painting on there. This is our practice. This is our warm-up, our review of how to use that paintbrush. My hand is up here, not holding the bristles, not getting all painted. Nice smooth line up here. And when I'm done, I can put it on my plate so I know I'm done. My hands are completely clean because I was doing nice, even work. And that's what I'm looking for from you. Not the bottom, but the nice, even writing, smooth lines, and very consistent.